friends, it's Miss Alana again, and today we are going to create something fun. How many of you like to blow bubbles? Oh, me too. Well, did you know that you can create art with bubbles? That's what we're going to do today. Moms and dads, very simple project, but it's a lot of fun and you'll find yourself enjoying it right along with the children. Let me give you an idea of the tools that we'll need. These are things that you have at home and very easy to mix up. This is age appropriate for children 3 to 5. So from your 3-year-old to VPK, kindergarten, they will enjoy creating this art. All right, I'm going to begin very simple. I have 4 empty, well, they're yogurt cups, and they're small because we have little hands and we want to be able to make sure that our boys and girls can use this. First thing we're going to do is I'm going to show you some of the tools. I have the empty cups. I have food coloring. Boys and girls, food coloring can stain, so be very careful with it. I have a cup of water and I have some dishwashing detergent. Dishwashing detergent is great for all kinds of things, including making bubbles. All right, so here we go. We're going to begin right now. And these are the measurements that we're going to use. Moms and dads, I know you're paying attention. Your kids will probably want to squeeze these and they will probably want to stick their fingers in it. Okay, first color we're going to work with. Boys and girls, do you remember your colors? What does yellow and blue make? Green, that's right. But I already have green. So we're going to be using the green, the blue, the yellow, and the red. We're not going to be mixing any colors, but you could mix colors if you wanted to. Blue and yellow make green, red and yellow make orange, and red and blue make purple. So if you wanted to use more cups and create more dipping bubbles, that's fine. But we're just going to use 4 for today. Okay, I'm going to start with the red, and we're going to put in 5 drops of food coloring. Now you can use paint, but I think it's better if we use food coloring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it should be okay. Hopefully that'll be enough. And we're going to do the same thing with the green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like I might have a little bit more green in there. Yellow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And finally blue. Now this is just the color. We have to add a few more things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I think I might need a little bit more red. Let's see. Oh yeah, we definitely need some more red. Many of you know Miss Alana loves the color red. Actually, I love all the colors. Okay, I think we're okay now. I think we're okay. Now, I have a measuring tablespoon right here. And we're going to measure out, for each cup, we're going to measure out 1 tablespoon of dishwashing detergent. Ready? And we're going to pour it right into the food coloring, the next one. 1 tablespoon. Now we're going into the red. 1 tablespoon into the blue. And 1 tablespoon into the yellow. I'm going to hold this up so you can see. All right. Notice, boys and girls, that I have a paper towel in front of me. And you know when I teach art, I always have something covering our table. In fact, you might want to wear an apron or an old t-shirt so that you don't get anything on you. Okay, this is what it looks like. I don't know if you can see it, but right now that's food coloring with soap in it. Doesn't look like very much, does it? But it's kind of Neat to see it swirl around. Now we're going to add the water. And for each cup, we're going to add, this is a 1 cup of water. We're going to add a 1/4 cup of water, which doesn't mean very much when you're little, but moms and dads know how to measure this out. So we're going to add 1/4 cup of water. Yep, there we go. And we're going to add it to each one. Here we go. It's not really doing anything right now, but pretty soon it will. Let's see, do we have it pretty even? No, we need a little more on the green. Boys and girls, does this look like watercolor paint to you? I think it does. I think it does. I can't wait. Okay, it's not doing very much right now, is it? Oh no, but wait until we start to do the process. Okay, the next thing that you're going to need is a straw, a plastic straw, not a paper straw because it won't hold up very well. Moms and dads, you will need to poke a little hole using a push pin in the very top of the straw. We don't want our boys and girls to ingest any of the soap mixture. Although it's food coloring and soap, it won't taste very well. So when they're blowing, they're going to be blowing through the straw. Boys and girls, you'll be blowing through this straw. How many of you love to blow bubbles in your chocolate milk? Me too. I love it. It's so much fun. I know. Your mom probably says, stop blowing bubbles and drink your milk, but it really is fun, isn't it? Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to blow bubbles into each of these colors. And I want to blow the bubbles so they're really high. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a white sheet of paper. See how this looks? It's just a regular white sheet of paper. It's copier paper, moms and dads. It's just plain old white copier paper. Now you could use construction paper, you can use a cardstock, but honestly, it may not print as well. So we're going to use just regular white copy paper. I would say go ahead and practice and have fun with all the different types of paper, but we're going to use white copier paper. Okay, are you ready, boys and girls? We're going to start blowing some bubbles. I'm going to start in the blue. Wow, look how high that is. Now watch what I'm going to do. I'm just going to put it right on top of the bubbles and press it down. Can you see what it did? Look at that. It made a print of the bubbles. Now let's go to the next one. Let's do green this time. So we're going to go ahead and move our blue and let's do green this time and see how high we can get these bubbles. Boys and girls, the higher the bubbles, the bigger the amount of bubbles, the better the print will be. Doesn't that look like fun? Watch. It pops the bubbles and then the air that's inside the bubble doesn't make a print, but everything around the bubble prints. Let's see if you can see it. And here's the best part, boys and girls. You can overlap your bubbles. You can do all kinds of designs. And did you know that if you use a bigger container full of food coloring and soap and water, the bigger the container, the bigger your circles. You can make anything out of this. If we just did this as a background, it would be fun and you could draw pictures in crayon. It would be beautiful. Or if you wanted to make your own special card, you could make the bubbles bubble print all over and then make a card, fold it in half, and write a note to your mom and dad. There's a lot of things you can do. All right, let's go with the yellow. We're doing one at a time right now. Oh, good thing I have a paper towel because it spilled over the side. This is looking great. I can't wait to see what you're going to make. Okay, and the last one by itself is the red. It's probably going to look like pink. Now, the darker food coloring that you use, or if you use tempera paint, which you'll need your mom and dad to help you with that, it might make your bubbles a little bit darker. Ooh, that's a good one. Okay, boys and girls, look at this. There are 4 bubble circles, but now I'm going to put them all together. I'm going to try to blow these bubbles extra high so they stay. And let's see what happens when we put it on the paper. Boys and girls, this looks amazing. Can you see it?
What do you think we can do with this?
Boys and girls, what do you think we can do with this, the leftover bubble solution? I think that we could just blow bubbles with it. Or we can make some more art. I bet if you used the bubble solution with different kinds of tools that your mom might have in the kitchen, like a slotted spoon or a strainer, I think you could create a lot of different kinds of bubbles. And I think that you could create a lot of different kinds of art.